Hi, I'm Frances. Welcome to Songwriting Tips, the way I see it. There's so many ways you can approach songwriting. I just want to share with you how I do it and from the way I see it. Last time, I encouraged you to take Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, follow the form of that song, the syllable number, all that, the lines, the melody, rewrite your own words, and create a new melody. I know for sure somebody did that. They wrote verse 2. They even wrote a bridge. Give yourself a star, twinkle, twinkle, little star. That's just a simple way to get started. If you've been writing songs for years, you don't need that. But if you have no idea where to start, that's what I was trying to help you learn, was just pick a song you know well, take the words and change it, follow the form, follow the melody, and then change the melody, and you have a new song. And this person said, well, I want to write a bridge, but I don't know how to write out the notes and all that. Don't worry about writing out the notes. I use an app called Voice Memos. There's all kinds of apps you can use. Just record yourself singing the melody. I'm not a great singer. Doesn't matter. Just record what you hear. Eventually, I will go and sit down at the piano, or I'll sit down with my recording software and I'll sing in the notes to a more sophisticated program. But to just start with songs, I often just record it in my phone app and I have the melody. I don't worry about writing out the notes. I carry with me in my purse this little pad of paper. And though people have been making fun of my sophisticated filing system, I just wanted you to know that I too scribble. I have this little pad where I can just write. I also use Evernote on my phone, or just the note app that I have on my phone. You can use whatever you want, but a lot of times my ideas will start by making it to this little pad. And here's an example. I dated it and I scribbled April 18th, just a month or two ago. I was coming out from my grocery store and I jumped in my van, and then I saw right across from me was a guy getting in his car, young chap, good looking, in shape, baseball hat, just had a look about him, and his license plate said Oklahoma. I thought, I'm gonna practice being friendly, because I'm an introvert. It's easier for me to just be quiet, but I'm learning to be friendly and speak up. So I just said, hey, your license plate, are you from Oklahoma? He said, yeah. I said, oh, I used to live in Oklahoma for a couple years, Tulsa, Broken Arrow, and he told me what town he was from, and I hadn't heard of it. But then I said, are you going to school? Because he's now in Pennsylvania, and I thought probably going to school, he's very young. He said, I wish. I have a sketchy past. Sorry, he said. I was so touched by that. And I stood there going through my Rolodex of inspirational things I could say. But nothing came to me, and I just thought, well, I'll just be friendly and say, welcome to Pennsylvania. He said, thank you. And we got in our vehicles and drove away. But I wrote that down because I thought, that feels like song criteria to me. Or maybe something else that I would share. It was a touching story because I could tell that he truly felt like he was sorry that he wasn't going to school in Pennsylvania, or the typical thing that someone his age might do. And I just wanted to say, you don't have to go to school. You can be whatever you want to be. I don't know what your past was, but we all get a chance to start over and think about who we want to become. Don't worry about who you were. Who do you want to be now? And I bet you're a smart kid. I bet you don't have to go to school to do what you'd like to do. But I didn't say any of that. Nothing really felt impressive to say to me. I just said, welcome to Pennsylvania. But if I'd write a song about it, it might be a chorus to welcome him to Pennsylvania, or something to inspire or encourage, or just say you have a second chance, you can try again, you can start over. Who knows? But it just felt like something. So I wrote it down, and then I showed you a few weeks ago that I have a folder where I put all my scribbles for song ideas in case I'll eventually want to write a song about that. So I went ahead and did what I told you to do, and I wrote the story of what happened on this piece of paper and dated it so that 20 years from now, when I sit down to write a song about it, I'll remember the specifics of what happened. They might not make it into the song, might become a completely different song, but at least now it's written down and it's in my folder. The last thing I wanted to share with you in this video, from the way I see it, is that some of you are making fun of my organizational way of filing songs. Believe me, there is chaos in my brain, and there is chaos when I work, but I had to find a way to simplify and organize. Somebody else said, hey, I have a challenge for you. Why don't you take one of your songs, randomly pull out a folder, and finish the song. You have 48 days to finish. Now, 48 days was significant to them. It might not mean anything to you, but I understood what she was saying. So June 26th will be 48 days from when she gave me the challenge. So I said, okay, I'll take the challenge. But instead of randomly pulling out a folder, I wrote all the letters of the alphabet on a piece of paper, put them in a jar, and I drew a letter. I drew an X. I don't have a song that starts with an X. I don't want to write a song that starts with an X, so I threw that one out. Then I drew K. I don't have any songs in my filing system right now that start with K, so I threw that out. The next one I pulled was R. This is the folder I pulled. It's a song called Run to the Silence. So I am going to endeavor to finish this song in 48 days by June 26th. So that'll be one of the ways I'll help you see how we go from the idea to the song. So next video, I'll show you where did the idea Run to the Silence even come from, and then I'll take you with me on the journey of finishing a song. Thanks for the challenge. You're the ones that are supposed to be doing the work, not me. Hey, I'm Frances. Thanks for joining me. Good luck in writing your songs. Go write a song.